run it past the round. Time for tales where fun is found. Stories shine and wonders gleam in our forest story dream.
Big bubble blowout.
Pop! Shimmer-float! Pop! Ophelia stopped batting at a dangling vine.
Whoa, what are those?
Floating gently through the sunny woods were bubbles. Not tiny little bubbles, but big, wobbly, rainbow, shimmery bubbles. Bigger than her head.
Bubbles don't grow on trees. This is fantastically freaky. Barnabus, Darwin, bubble bonanza alert.
Barnabus, who was contemplating the deep mysteries of a particularly interesting pebble, looked up slowly.
Bubbles, Ophelia? Just bubbles?
He watched one float past, shimmering prettily. Less noisy than usual adventures.
Rough bubbles.
Darwin exploded out of a patch of clover, tail wagging like crazy.
Chase the bubbles. Pop the bubbles. Pop, pop, pop.
He leapt into the air, trying to bat one with his paw. Bowing pop. He landed with a happy snort. "Don't pop them all, Darwin," Ophelia instructed, grabbing her snacks, cheese, chicken, biscuits. Check.
We must follow them. Find the source of the sensational spheres. Operation Bubble Trail is go.
They followed the trail of floating, shimmering bubbles deeper into the woods. The bubbles drifted lazily over bushes and between trees. One giant bubble floated right towards a patch of giggling tickle-weeds. As the bubble touched the weeds, pop! The weeds let out a chorus of silly little hee-hee-hee sounds. Next, the bubble trail led to the edge of the Whispering Creek. A big bubble floated right across like a wobbly bridge. Darwin barked excitedly and tried to jump on it. Boing sploosh, he landed right in the shallow water.
Wet. Rough.
Ophelia leapt gracefully onto stepping stones. Barnabus found a sturdy branch upstream and crossed dryly, shaking his head at Darwin. On the other side, the bubbles were coming thick and fast, float, shimmer, pop. And there, in a sunny clearing filled with wildflowers, was the source. A large, colourful beetle with iridescent wings, like oil slicks, stood beside a puddle of sticky-looking goo. She held a long, hollow reed like a giant wand, dipping it into the goo and blowing, huff! A stream of medium-sized bubbles flew out.
Whoopsie-doodle,
The beetle chirped, watching them float away.
still not big enough.
She saw the trio and waved a leg cheerfully.
Well, hello there. Come to see the bubble magic? I'm Brenda the Bubble Beetle, trying to make the biggest bubble ever for the Flutterby Festival.
Biggest bubble ever?
Ophelia gasped, eyes wide.
Rough. Big pop.
Darwin added hopefully. Barnabus just watched Brenda dip her wand again quickly and blow hard. Pfft. Lots of tiny bubbles popped instantly.
Oh, sticky sap.
Brenda sighed, wings drooping.
I can make lots of bubbles or medium bubbles, but the giant ones keep popping too soon. I need the perfect technique.
We can help.
Declared Ophelia.
Maybe add something soft, like this moss.
She stuffed a bit of soft moss into Brenda's goo puddle. Brenda dipped and blew. Huff! Out came lumpy greenish bubbles that wobbled weirdly and popped with a dull thud.
Not quite.
Brenda admitted.
My turn. Blow harder.
Darwin barked. He ran up, took a huge breath, and blew right at Brenda's wand as she lifted it. Whoosh! A million tiny bubbles flew out, covering Darwin head to paw in shimmery soap. Splat! Pop, pop, pop! Rough giggle, splutter! He looked like a walking bubble bath. Brenda giggled.
Good try, bubbly Bulldog.
Barnabus had been watching Brenda, watching the goo, watching the wand. He padded slowly over. He didn't say anything. He gently took the hollow reed wand from Brenda. He dipped the end into the sticky goo. Very slowly. He lifted it out, very carefully, letting the extra goo drip off. Then he took a long, slow, steady breath and blew gently into the wand, not at it. Hoof! Wow! A bubble started to form, bigger and bigger and bigger. It wobbled, shimmering with all the colours of the rainbow. It grew bigger than Ophelia, bigger than Darwin, almost as big as Barnabus himself. It detached from the wand and floated majestically into the air, silent and beautiful.
You did it!
Brenda buzzed, wings fluttering with excitement.
Slow and steady, that's the secret.
Hooray!
Cheered Ophelia.
Big bubble!
Barked Darwin, shaking off the last of his soap. The giant bubble floated high above the trees, catching the sunlight like a floating jewel before finally, silently, popping far away. Brenda beamed.
Thank you, thank you. Especially you, calm kitty. Now I can practice for the festival.
She dipped her wand slowly, blew gently, and made another huge, beautiful bubble. She even gave the trio smaller reeds so they could try making their own bubbles. Darwin mostly made soapy splatters, but he had fun. Chasing bubbles, popping bubbles, and watching giant rainbow spheres float into the sky. Best adventure ever. Sometimes, they learned, the gentlest breath makes the biggest magic. Thank you for joining our adventure today, dear friends. Remember, every step is a new story waiting to be told, and every dream sparkles with magic. Like, share, and subscribe to feel the true magic of Wigglytail Woods.